Today's video is a continuation from our first discussion on Pan-Africanism, what it is and what it isn't. Hello again, Mika, welcome. I'm so excited and happy that you're here again for the second round of our conversation. I had so much appreciation and so much fun having to talk to you last time in our discussion. And here we are again today, following up with that. I would really like first actually to start, Mika, with asking you, how was your visit to Ethiopia? It sounded like you were having a blast. I know you were doing a youth summit. So maybe take a minute and share with us how that went, what was your experience like, and then we'll get into the next discussion.
My trip to Ethiopia, it was amazing. Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here. I really enjoyed our last conversation as well. And I'm glad people are enjoying it too. You know, it's just two people who love Africa with everything they got, and, you know, they want the best for Africa. So I really appreciate. Well, my trip to Ethiopia, it was really amazing. I was invited there to speak for Pan-African Youth Summit 2022. I was one of the speakers. And, you know, it was just amazing the way that they invited us there and to meet different Africans. And it was just amazing to see youth from all over Africa coming together to talk about Pan-Africanism. You know, back in the days, it was just only for old people. But, you know, these days we had like young people like 16 years old, 17. They were there, very passionate about Africa. We came together. We had like 2 amazing days of just listening to different speakers, talking, sharing. And if you guys are curious what happened, I was actually doing live stream from our channel, Swahili Nation. And also I shared the part of my speech that I delivered. It was amazing. And then the last day, we spent a day to just visit all these different projects that are happening in Addis Ababa. We went to Addis Ababa Park, the new park that they're building, and we went to Friendship, and then we went to Unity Park. We visited the Science and Technology Museum that has been built there. One of the amazing mega project I think that has ever happened in Africa, you know, and I'll be uploading the video soon on my channel. So it was just incredible. I think this time it was my second time. I just spent there for like 5 days, I think, or 4 days, but I loved it so much. And when I was leaving, you know, I was getting emotional. Like I was like literally crying in my spirit. But why am I leaving? And when I got here home, you know, I got homesick. I'm missing Ethiopia again. I was there for 2 months before, but I didn't feel the same way, like the way I felt this time. And I guess because everything was just about Africa, and I met these amazing people who have the same spirit. Yeah, it was incredible. I met so many people that were like, hey, want to invite you to come to speak for this, for that. And then I was like, this is what I was born for, you know, to speak to the youth, to bring some change and to share my experience and hopefully, you know, to change this continent, you know, one day.
You know what? One step at a time, 1% at a time. Like we're gonna chip at this mountain, however long it takes. We're just gonna we're gonna chip at it, and then sooner or later it will happen, and that's the dream, right? I'm glad. From what I've watched on social media, it looked like you were having a blast, and yeah, it made me want to be there too. So it looked like you had a good time there. So I'm glad you went.
I want to get a house there. Now I want to get a house there because it has to be my home, you know?
Right?
Yeah.
Yes. And I can't wait to visit Tanzania and also go to Ethiopia. That's the plan. We've planted that seed, so I've been thinking about it though.
Welcome. I'll be right here.
You never know. You know, I might just show up at the airport and say, so I'm here.
I'm done. Anytime I'm done. As long as you come here, I'm done.
All right. If you are interested in joining us in this kind of conversation discussion, reach out to us in any one of the contact information we provided. Thank you.